Hello everyone, Darren Eastman here, Product Manager for GitLab Runner. In this video, I'll go over a few of the key items that we're working to deliver in the 12.8 release. On my screen at the moment is a 12.8 board for the GitLab Runner project. I'll review a few of the items that are in the Workflow in Review, Workflow in Dev, and Workflow Ready for Development columns. Let's start first with the items that are Workflow in Review. The first item I want to call your attention to is issue number 2229. This is Kubernetes Executor should expose services via host aliases. As I mentioned in the 12.7 Kickoff video, this adds the ability for users to add entries to a pod's etc host file using the host aliases field. This provides pod level override of host name resolution when DNS or other options aren't available. We have a merge request open that adds support for service aliases in the build, thereby allowing accessing services by their host name instead of on localhost only. The review of this merge request is almost 100% complete, and so we expect this feature to be released in 12.8. The next issue I want to call your attention to in the Workflow in Review column is issue number 1042. This is Create Network per Build to link containers together. This issue will implement a feature where a network per build is created. This means that every service and build container can communicate to one another for the duration of the build. As described in the issue, once this is implemented, the workflow will be roughly as follows. 1. Creation of a network. 2. Starting services inside of that network. 3. Starting the build container inside of that network. 4. Completing the build. And 5. Removing the network. At the moment, we currently have a merge request open for this that is under review. This merge request takes care of adding the ability to create a network per build in the Docker executor. This review is in progress, and again, we expect to release this in 12.8. Switching gears to the items of the Workflow in Dev column, I want to call your attention to issue number 4119. This is our long-standing Kubernetes bug, which is the job marks a success when the job terminates midway in Kubernetes. So as we discussed in the 12.7 Kickoff video, this has been a top priority bug for us for some time now, and over the past couple of months, frankly. And frankly, this one has proven quite complex. Initially in simply trying to reliably reproduce the error, and in the last month working with the Kubernetes community for help in solving a key Kubernetes client-go issue that we believe is at the heart of the bug. At a high level, when we execute commands inside of a Kubernetes pod and say the command takes some time to run, if during the execution of the command there are any network connectivity issues within the Kubernetes cluster or the networking stack, then the connection between the GitLab runner and the Kubernetes pod can be broken. However, for this type of failure, the Kubernetes error stream method, which is in client-go, that is trying to monitor the stream, sees and ends the file and returns nil. So basically, this is not returning an error, and so on the runner end, we don't realize there is a failure in the stream. This seems to be at the heart then of the error that has been reported when users experience this bug. As of today, we have updated the issue with the current plan on proposal, and our goal is that we continue to make meaningful progress in the 12.8 release on getting to a permanent solution for this issue. The other issue I want to call your attention to, the other bug that's currently in the Workflow in Dev column, is issue number 4327, Docker config already in use by container. This bug can occur when a GitLab runner is executing the same job multiple times. The bug manifests itself in an error indicating that the build failed due to a naming conflict detected by the Docker daemon. Our current plan is to implement a solution where we make the Docker container names unique on every job. In future releases, we plan to iterate on this so we better handle how we remove containers by implementing some sort of graceful termination capability. The other issue I want to call your attention to in the Workflow in Dev column for 12.8 is issue number 3376. This is long-running jobs canceling the GitLab UI, but the runner process continues. At the moment, it's possible with this bug that long-running jobs that cancel the UI are not terminated properly. This results in any subsequent job being stuck in a pending state. There are currently a few merge requests open on this issue, so our goal is to get this resolved in 12.8. The last item in the Workflow in Dev column I want to call their attention to for the 12.8 release is issue number 4917, supporting Graceful Shutdown on Windows. We started work on this in the 12.7 release, but we weren't able to wrap up this solution at that time. So for Windows, and just to recap, what we'll be doing with this particular issue is we'll be implementing a method for emulating Secret on Windows. This means that the runners will wait for all executed jobs to exit before the runner process itself exits. In a future release, we'll implement a strategy of the runners always using Graceful Shutdown, as this is not the case today. Finally, switching gears to the workflow ready for development column, the last issue I want to chat with you about this evening is issue number 3247. This is a bug with the Google Kubernetes, what we believe is specific to the Google Kubernetes engine, and error dialing backend EOF error. This bug seems to be occurring when using the autoscaling mechanism on Google Kubernetes engine. The bug can manifest itself as a job failure in the GitLab pipeline. The failure seems related to node being removed even though there's still an active pod. Some customers have reported and have noticed improvements in this issue by disabling autoscaling. This, however, is obviously an ideal long-term solution, as of course you aren't able to take advantage of the autoscaling features. We're still investigating this issue and a possible related bug that is currently open with the Google Kubernetes team, and so we hope to make progress on this towards coming up with a solution for this issue in 12.8. So just to recap, those are the key issues that we're working on delivering in the 12.8 release for the GitLab Runner project. If you have any questions about the issues that are currently on the board here or other issues that are in our GitLab Runner project backlog, feel free to comment on the issue, or you can also send me an email directly as well, deastman@gitlab.com. Thank you and talk to you soon.